So the funny thing was, I actually found 2 commercials I had actually voiced on YouTube, and I was like, holy crap, dude, this is cool. Yeah, I'll tell you what, how about this? I think it's okay if I play them here. I can actually, because they're not copyright. So here we go, this is it. In the land of automotive excellence, imbued with passion, discipline, and mechanical culture, the creative process is an inexhaustible engine. Where genius sparks an idea, drives research, and pursues perfection, talent governs the material, elevating mechanics to an art form. Guided by a sensitivity that transcends technique, the human hand does not impose a form. It uncovers one. It ventures beyond the visible surface of things, aspiring to reveal their hidden beauty. It's so surreal. This is the genesis of the extraordinary. The resolution of dynamic tension between boldness and humility, control and instinct, technological avant-garde and human ingenuity. Thus, each singular creation comes into being, bearing witness to its own uniqueness. It shows the world a legacy of craftsmanship, eager to seek new stimuli and meanings. Modern design, a story of creators. That's my actual voice. This kind of like basically is my basically to prove yes, I do actually do voice acting. It's one of those few times I actually can have the chance to share it. I almost never see these. That's the kind of stuff you want, because then I can compile that into a film reel, so I can actually have real work on my site and stuff. But I don't usually get them, because for this same recording studio, I've done stuff for Barilla Pasta, I've done stuff for ExpressJet Airlines, but I never can find the actual final video, so I never get the chance to see it. So the fact I stumbled on this was like surreal. Like Manga, you said, this is so surreal. It was, because for me, I was shocked. I wasn't expecting it. So it was really cool. I got to see it, and I'm like, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh man, yeah, it's crazy, because like I don't do much commercial anymore, because like audiobooks have taken over so much of my life now. I have last count, I have about 115 audiobooks to my name technically. So I don't usually get commercial stuff. So when it comes along, I'm like, oh yeah, absolutely, let's do it, you know? So I was really kind of excited for that. And when it was like, oh my God, dude, it's for a sports car company? Oh yeah, hell yeah. You know? The interesting thing is that they had used AI voice to do a scratch track. A scratch track is the rough, kind of get a feel for the tone and the tempo and the pacing. They had another voice actor do it, but they didn't like him for it. So they ended up sending me. They're like, we had a guy originally, but the Pagani didn't really like him for it. It was cool because it was a directed session. I'm in my recording booth. I've got a live stream, a directed connection through like Source Connect, and the studio can record me through it. I was on with the recording engineer, the account rep for the recording studio, and then they had somebody, the scriptwriter and director from Pagani there, from their marketing agency. And the three of them they would talk in Italian, and I pick up a few things here and there, but it was funny as hell trying to say. The funny thing is when I actually watched, the few times I watched Raura, I'm like, oh yeah, that accent sound, I know she's like probably from near Milan or something like that. It's just funny because then they'll chat back and forth in Italian and stuff, and I can kind of pick it up a little bit what they're saying. What they'll do sometimes, they'll mute and you don't hear what they're saying on the other end, so you kind of tend to possibly freak out a little bit, like, oh my God, are they upset? And turns out they're just trying to discuss like, oh, you know, are we hungry? What are we gonna do after the recording session? It was really cool. We ended up getting done in an hour. They were actually really happy with us. We had like 3 takes for that particular one because they wanted different emotional beats. The last one, which you heard, was technically the 3rd, but afterwards we did some bits and pieces here and there. So they pieced it together from the different takes and stuff. Have you had a perfect one take session? I have only had one, and it was for the ExpressJet Airlines, where they had sent me the script ahead of time. A lot of times I don't get the scripts ahead of time because of NDAs and stuff like that. So, and this is why I get angry when I see guys who are new in voice acting or are very inexperienced. Like they get in for like an animation, a cartoon or a video game, and what do the freaking idiots do? They go out front, they say, I can't say anything about it, but wink wink, I got a cool gig, and they take a selfie in front of the building, you know, the dev studio
or the animation studio, next day they're fired. Why? Because that broke NDA. You're not supposed to say anything. You're not supposed to let leak that there's even anything in production. And these people sacrifice their freaking careers just because of a stupid selfie. And I'm like, guys, NDAs are, you gotta be careful. We see it all the time on Twitter, you know, somebody spills something. Even in like Marvel, Tom Holland can't keep his mouth shut, but they don't want to lose him. So they basically give him fake scripts. And then the day of, they're like, here's your real lines. So yeah, that was a crazy moment for me. Yeah, glad I had a chance to show you guys that.